Hello, everyone. So, today our story is the story of Beauty and the Beast. So, let's begin. Once there lived a rich merchant in a splendid house. He had ships which sailed to many countries and brought back lots of treasures. The merchant had three beautiful daughters. The two elder daughters were very lazy and bad-tempered. They spent the whole day quarreling and complaining, even though they had everything. But the youngest was kind and gentle, so everyone called her Beauty. One unfortunate day, a messenger arrived with very bad news. One of the merchant's ship had sunk and others had been attacked by pirates. As a result of this, the merchant lost all his wealth. His two elder daughters stamped and screamed because they could have no more jewels or fine clothes. However, the youngest daughter, Beauty, comforted her father. "I love you more than money or clothes," she said kindly. They had to give up their splendid house and move into a tiny cottage. The elder daughters hated their plain clothes and humble home. But Beauty cooked and cleaned from morning till night and took care of the whole family. One fine morning, the merchant received a good news from a messenger. The ship that everyone had thought was sunk had returned full of treasures. Before he left to claim his ship, he asked each of his daughters what special gifts they would like him to bring back. The two elder daughters asked for lots of jewels and fine clothes, but Beauty just smiled. "In my garden there are no roses, only vegetables, so I would like a single rose." After a long journey, the merchant was in for a great shock. Pirates had stolen all his treasures during the night. Feeling very sad, the poor merchant set off for home. On the way back home, he could see a magnificent castle. The merchant felt he had to take a closer look. And there, growing in the middle of the garden, was a beautiful red rose. "I must take it for Beauty," said the merchant, and reached out and picked the flower. The next moment, the garden was filled with the terrifying roar of an angry lion. There in front of him stood a terrible beast. He had the face of a lion and the body of a man. "It is death to steal my roses," roared the beast. Quickly the merchant told the beast all about his misfortunes and his promise to bring Beauty a single red rose. "I will forgive you on one condition. Bring one of your daughters back here to live with me, or you will die," growled the beast. The merchant agreed sadly. When he reached home, he told the family his promise to the beast. "You can go," the two sisters cried, pointing at Beauty. "You asked for the stupid red rose, not us." But kind Beauty said, "I will go with you, father." When they arrived to the beast's castle, they found the beast appeared suddenly at the gate of the castle. Beauty was really afraid, but she tried not to show it. Soon, the merchant returned home, and Beauty was left alone with the beast. Inside the huge castle, Beauty was given her own room with everything she could ever want to make her happy. On the table in her room, the beast had left her a magic mirror, through which she could see her father and sisters. The beast was so kind to her that Beauty became very fond of him. One day, the magic mirror showed Beauty that her father was very ill. Beauty begged the beast to let her return home. "Return in 3 months, or I might die," he told her. Then he gave Beauty a ring and said, "Put it on when you wish to return to me." The merchant felt much better when he saw Beauty safe and well. The days at home were full of joy, and the 3 months soon passed by. One morning, Beauty looked in the magic mirror and saw the beast looking very ill. "I must return at once, or my poor beast will die," cried Beauty. Quickly, she found the ring that the beast had given her. The moment she slipped the ring on her finger, she found herself back in the beast's castle. She called out to him and searched the whole castle, but there was no answer. Then she went to the garden, the place she loved the most. There she saw the beast stretched out on the ground. "I should have come back sooner. I'm afraid my poor beast is dead," Beauty sobbed. Beauty stroked his cheek gently, and he opened his eyes. The beast told her that he loved her and could not live without her. "Forgive me, dear beast. I became late," she begged. "You have been so kind to me that I have grown to love you. I will stay with you and marry you," cried Beauty. There was a sudden flash of light, and the lying beast was transformed into a young prince. Beauty could not believe her eyes. The prince took Beauty in his arms and told her, "You have broken the spell cast by a wicked witch. At last I am free to ask you to marry me." In a little while, Beauty did marry the prince, and they were very happy together. The prince asked Beauty's father and sisters to come and live with them. Later, Beauty's sisters learned to be kind and gentle like Beauty. And that, my dear friends, is the end of the story. So, good night and sleep tight.